You don't need sharper words. You need a softer face, because the most dangerous position in any room is the one nobody feels threatened by. Watch closely. The loud man commands attention. The arrogant man attracts resistance. The dominant man triggers competition. But the kind man, he triggers confession. People relax around him. They speak freely. They reveal frustrations, rivalries, insecurities. They explain their plans. They admit their fears. They expose their blind spots. And he just listens. This is where real power begins. Machiavellian strategy is not about cruelty. It is about control without friction. And friction disappears the moment you appear harmless. When you look aggressive, people guard themselves. When you look ambitious, people compete with you. When you look superior, people secretly want you to fall. But when you look kind, they lower the gate themselves. That's your entry point. Rule 1. Become psychologically safe. Ask thoughtful questions. Hold eye contact a second longer than normal. Nod slowly. Never interrupt. The goal is simple. Make people feel understood. Because once someone feels understood, they start volunteering information you never asked for. Information about who they resent, who they envy, who they fear, who they want approval from. Every sentence they give you is leverage stored for later. And leverage collected quietly is leverage no one prepares against. Rule 2. Detach your ego from recognition. Recognition is bait. The moment you crave it, you expose your ambition. Ambition alarms people. So let others take visible credit. Let them celebrate loudly. Let them believe they're ahead. While they fight for applause, you build relationships behind the curtain. Influence grows faster in shadows than in spotlights. Remember, open dominance creates enemies. Invisible influence creates dependency. Rule 3. Control your reactions at all costs. Emotion is exposure. If someone insults you and you react, they now know where to push. If someone excludes you and you show hurt, they now know how to destabilize you. Calmness is concealment. Smile lightly. Respond slowly. Never rush to defend yourself. Unpredictability is intimidating. When people can't read you, they fill in the blanks with their own assumptions. Most of those assumptions will favor you if you appear kind and stable. Rule 4. Create quiet debts. Offer help that feels effortless. Solve problems before being asked. Connect people strategically. Then never mention it again. The silent favor weighs more than the loud one. People remember the person who made life easier, and when opportunities surface, they instinctively think of the one who helped them breathe. That's how you become necessary, and necessity is safer than authority. Authority can be challenged. Necessity cannot. Now here's the shift most people miss. Kindness is not submission. It is positioning. It is choosing when to speak and when to observe. It is deciding when to agree and when to redirect. It is allowing others to feel powerful while you quietly influence their decisions. The strongest move in a power game is letting others believe they are winning. Because when someone believes they are in control, they stop checking for threats. And that is when you understand the board. The alliances, the fractures, the egos, the insecurities disguised as confidence. You don't interrupt. You don't expose. You don't dominate. You catalog. And once you've cataloged enough, you don't need to push outcomes. You simply position yourself where outcomes bend in your favor. The louder personalities will keep clashing. The competitive ones will eliminate each other. The emotional ones will burn bridges publicly. And you remain composed, available, supportive, until one day the room subtly reorganizes itself around you, because you're the only one everyone trusts. And trust, when managed strategically, is the most efficient disguise power has ever known. But there's a final layer to this. the layer that separates the patient from the predator. It's the moment when you realize that kindness is not just camouflage, it's bait. And if you understand how to use it correctly, you won't need to chase influence ever again. You'll simply watch as people step closer, confident they're safe, unaware they've just walked exactly where you wanted them to. Because safety is the oldest human addiction.
Give someone comfort, and they will trade you caution. Give someone validation, and they will trade you awareness. Give someone patience, and they will trade you information. This is not manipulation in the loud, theatrical sense. It's positioning. You are not forcing anyone to do anything. You are simply creating an atmosphere where their guard dissolves naturally. And once the guard dissolves, patterns reveal themselves. Who seeks approval? Who fears abandonment? Who craves status? Who resents authority? Who wants to be admired? Who wants to be saved? Every person has a lever. Most people pull levers aggressively. That creates resistance. You, however, don't pull. You wait. You observe the rhythm of their behavior, the repetition in their complaints, the subtle contradictions in their stories. The insecure one brags too much. The ambitious one overpromises. The jealous one gossips. The desperate one overshares. Kindness makes them comfortable enough to repeat themselves. Repetition exposes weakness, and weakness is not something you exploit recklessly. It's something you understand quietly, because the true Machiavellian principle isn't cruelty, it's timing. Power used too early exposes you. Power used too late makes you irrelevant. But power used at the precise emotional moment feels natural, almost inevitable. This is where restraint becomes your weapon. Let's say someone underestimates you. Don't correct them. Let them believe you lack ambition. Let them believe you lack strategy. Let them believe you lack depth. Underestimation reduces surveillance. No one watches the person they consider harmless, and the less they watch you, the more freely you can move. Now understand something critical. Looking kind does not mean being naive. You do not trust easily. You verify quietly. You do not reveal plans prematurely. You hint strategically. You do not confront every slight. You store data. Your memory becomes your private ledger. Who supported you? Who ignored you? Who tried to test you? Who tried to probe your limits? You respond later when responding benefits you, not when responding satisfies your ego. Ego is expensive. Calm patience compounds. And here is the subtle shift that makes you truly dangerous. You begin rewarding behavior you want repeated. Praise loyalty. Encourage cooperation. Amplify respect. People move toward what feels validated. They move away from what feels resisted. So instead of punishing betrayal loudly, you distance quietly. Instead of attacking disloyalty, you elevate someone else. Social ecosystems reorganize around incentives. When people see that proximity to you brings stability, opportunity, and subtle advantage, they compete to align with you, and you never asked them to. That's influence without demand. Now let's go deeper. Kindness lowers defenses, but mystery sustains intrigue. If you are completely transparent, you become predictable. So you reveal warmth, but not your full thinking. You reveal empathy, but not your long-term vision. You reveal humor, but not your calculations. Leave small gaps. Humans fill gaps with curiosity. Curiosity draws them closer, and the closer they get, the more invested they become. Investment creates attachment. Attachment creates leverage. But here is the rule you must never break. Never let them feel used. The moment someone feels manipulated, the illusion collapses. Your influence must feel mutual. Your support must feel genuine. Your presence must feel stabilizing.
The paradox is this: to appear kind convincingly, you must actually cultivate emotional discipline. You must control jealousy, control insecurity, control impulsive pride, because fake kindness cracks under pressure. Real composure does not. When tension rises in the room, you become slower. When others react, you observe. When they escalate, you soften your tone. Calmness in chaos makes you magnetic. People subconsciously assign authority to whoever appears least shaken, and over time, something subtle happens. Decisions start routing through you. Opinions seek your reaction first. Conflicts get brought to you for mediation, not because you demanded power, but because you embody stability. And stability in unstable environments becomes gravity. At this stage, you don't need to dominate conversations. Your silence carries weight. You don't need to assert influence. Your approval becomes currency. And here is where the transformation completes. You are no longer reacting to the environment. You are shaping it by rewarding certain behaviors, by withdrawing from others, by choosing where to invest attention. Attention is capital. Most people spend it emotionally. You invest it strategically. And when you finally decide to move decisively, to claim a position, to shift an alliance, to close an opportunity, it won't look aggressive. It will look obvious, as if it was always meant to happen. Because while everyone else was distracted by noise, you were building quiet momentum, and the most powerful momentum is the one nobody notices until it's already too late to stop.